Welcome to the channel, Tessie here. And on this channel, we discuss so many things, viral topics, my lifestyle, better outcomes for Black women and women in general in dating and more. So grab yourself a glass of something lovely. I've got here a glass of non-alcoholic red wine. Come and sit down with me and let's have a discussion. So if you're an OG subscriber, welcome. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. Click the subscribe button, click the like button, because you're going to absolutely love today. I'm really going to get into it. It's going to be super uncensored and I'm going to say everything I think. So, quick intro. It's snowing today. It's absolutely incredible. It's snowing heavily outside and I really wish I could show you how amazing it looks. I may just post a picture on my community tab. So, my life is crazy. My life is a soap opera. My life is intense. It's a little bit mad. And I'll get into the nitty-gritty of what's been happening recently. I unfortunately had my auntie, my beloved auntie, pass away about a week ago. I've been sorting out her funeral and she left me a couple of things, and Greg has been my absolute rock through the grieving process. I don't know how I would have got through it without him. On top of that, Greg's birthday is in 3 days and I've created an amazing birthday surprise for him he knows nothing about, so that's going to be super exciting and I can't wait for him to experience that. Then in about a week and a half I am having my baby and bridal shower. So I'm going to be creating a vlog on that. My friends have organized the baby and bridal shower for me. I have had so many things gifted to me, baby oils, I've had baby pumps, baby pram, a whole car seat, baby dummies, a breast pump, a sterilizer. I'm going to be creating a vlog on that. It's going to be incredible. On top of that, we are then getting married in 7.5 weeks. Yes. Our interracial white wedding in the UK, our Polish and Nigerian white wedding, is happening in 7.5 weeks. Greg is Polish, I am Nigerian, and it's going to be absolutely insane. I'm very excited. Greg proposed to me in 2023, and there's actually a proposal vlog. So if you've not watched it, I'll link it up. We've been planning for our wedding for about 15 to 16 months, and we've just got a couple of songs left to choose. So I'm very excited. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be posting it as well. And then after we've had our wedding, we will then be buying our house because we do have our house deposit saved already. And lastly, we'll be expecting the birth of our beautiful baby girl because I am pregnant and our baby will be born after we get married. So we'll be married by the time our baby is born. So yeah, I'm very excited. As you can see, there's a lot that's been happening. I've been grieving my beloved aunt, baby planning, wedding planning. It's a lot. I'm very glad I don't have to pay bills and Greg just pays everything because that would be way too much stress. So yeah, a lot's been happening. It's just a bit of an update for those of you who are new to the channel. So let's get into it. I wanted to discuss something interesting today, and that is the phenomenon of being a woman content creator on YouTube, creating woman-centered content, but getting a large amount of male interaction on channels. And what do I mean by this? If you are a woman-centered channel and you're a woman content creator on YouTube, you will get a lot of men coming on your channel. And these aren't just any ordinary sorts of men. These are the worst, most disgusting, depraved, mentally ill, psychologically imbalanced, disturbed, human touch starved, evil, despicable men that you will find. And they will come on your channel and drop the most hateful, vile, violent, threatening, abusive, weird comments on your channel. And it's very important, especially if you're a Black woman. If you're a Black woman, it gets even worse. If you're a Black woman who creates content, especially for interracial couples or dating out, you will start getting comments that go about divester, colonizer. That's my favorite one, right? But that will happen a lot. And it's really important that women understand why. And I was watching a channel, a smaller channel, and listen, this happens with all sorts of channels. It doesn't matter if your subscriber count is big, if your subscriber count is small, you will get male content creators coming on trying to make videos about you or posting you or tagging you in videos they've made on you in order to incite attention and, creating rumors about you. This will happen, especially if you're a female content creator who creates content solely for women. Now, I was watching a female content creator on YouTube who has a smaller subscriber account than me. And she was making a video talking about how she was so frustrated by the fact that men were coming on her channel, despite the fact that she creates content solely for women. And that's very interesting because it happens to me as well as a woman who creates content solely for women on YouTube. Now, I block all of them. I've had men tag me in videos. I've never watched any of their trash. They all get blocked into the YouTube hell. And I focus on making sure that my channel is safe for women. I block them all straight to hell. But the reality is this happens, and this is important for women. If you're creating content in 2025, whether you're a black woman, a white woman, an Asian woman, a mixed woman, but especially if you're a black woman, this happens because women don't realize how lonely men are. Now, I am not a woman who cares about the male perspective. I do not focus on what men have to say. I don't care about their thoughts, feelings, ideas. So you will not find me on male-centered channels. And, you won't find me being interested in them. I just tolerate them, but I'm not interested in what they have to say. But you will find a large amount of them always on women-centered channels. And they come on and they harass women. They drop comments, especially when they know women are gathered in mass. They harass women. They focus on fighting and arguing and insulting women in the most horrific ways because many of them are very lonely. Women do not understand how lonely men are. They are very lonely. They do not get spoken to. They are ignored. The only time they get spoken to is when they go to work or when they go to the gym. If they do not leave the house for the work or the gym, they can go days without anybody speaking to them. They do not have people blowing up their phone. They don't have people talking to them because they are weird. Many of them are weird, bored, lonely, and rejected and unwanted. And the reality is, right, they are looking for attention, any sort of negative attention from women at all, because that's the only attention they get. So they will come where women are gathered in mass in order to enrage you so that they can get some sort of human stimulation. This is something that women need to understand that will happen. And let me tell you something about men as well. During the pandemic, the unaliving rate of men increased drastically because many of them couldn't even go outside to go to work, so they couldn't speak to anyone at all. And unaliving is already a huge factor in men's deaths, especially between the ages of 30 to 55, right? And I need women to understand that this happens because, and listen, you'll get another sector of men who are married, who come on and say, oh, I'm married. But then they'll engage in 50 comment wars with women online, spending hours arguing with random women despite being married. And this happens a lot. And listen, this is one of the reasons why I love and respect Greg. Greg comes home. He rushes home early from work sometimes to spend time with me, and he cannot wait for our baby. He's focused on our baby, our marriage, our life together, our future. He does not come home and start arguing with random women online, right? He does not care about anyone but his family and us. He loves us to bits. And it exposes the lies of these men who say that they're married. Many of them are not married, they're lying, right? Many of them are actually lonely and rejected. They're lying. And not only that, if they are married, the marriages are shit. The wives do not care about them, not checking for them. So they're coming online looking for stimulation from women in order to harass women. I really need women to understand that you need to ignore them, block them straight to hell, starve them to death. I block them. They are rotting in the YouTube hell, right? And they are crying blood there. They're all mounting each other there. And listen, when you're blocked, you can't even see that you're blocked. So they don't even know. They're just talking to themselves like lunatics. Focus on building your community with women. Focus on bringing women closer to you in your channel. I love my community that I've built with women, right? The messages, the supportive messages, the vibe that I got when I posted about my auntie, I love my female community. You need to understand that this is what will happen when you become a woman content creator.